shit. See, I'm always on time. Always on time. What? I'm 30 minutes late? No. I'm always on time. Anyway, chat, hello. How's everybody doing tonight, chat? You know, I had an idea while I was waiting for the end screen to, you know, the timer to go down. What if I just, like, one of these days, like, maybe on April Fools or something, I just, like, I hit the, like, just, like, starting soon screen, but then I never, ever change it, and I never, like, come on the mic, and I just do a whole 2-hour stream, but it's just the starting soon screen? I think people probably wouldn't like that very much, but I think it'd be funny. Just prank. Ew, the stream will start sometime. It will start soon, guys. Don't worry, it will start soon. I could believe you would do that. Yeah, I probably would do that. That's pretty funny. I don't know if I will, because I feel like I feel like people wouldn't like it, but I like to think about it. South Park did something similar. Dude, South Park is fucking amazing. I really want to go to that Casa Bonita place. I don't think, if I end up going to Colorado to get this camper, which I'm not sure if I am at the moment, but if I am, I want to see if I can stop at Casa Bonita. I don't know if I can, because, like, I think they're still on a waiting list. Like, if I wanted to eat there, I would have had to, like, make a reservation, like, months ago. It's crazy. It's like, you can't just get into Casa Bonita. Casa Bonita is, like, the new, what's that one restaurant from that movie? The fuck is that restaurant? American Psycho. What movie do they? What restaurant do they want to get into? Dorsia. They got the reservations at Dorsia. It's the new Dorsia. The Casa Bonita in Denver is the new Dorsia. Tried front bussy, didn't like it. Sticking it with the old bussy. What is front bussy? You mean like pussy? Cause that's just the normal. That's just the normal one. That's like the vanilla. See, the pussy's chocolate, the pussy's vanilla. It's, you gotta... The fans are pissed when the joke was on them. It was epic. I own Dorsia. No big deal, though. You got the reservations at Dorsia? Oh my god, you got the reservations at Dorsia! Bussy is the vanilla. The website says May reservations now available. Yeah, like, that's fucking insane, dude. If I wanted to eat there, I'd have to go there in May. That's a long time away. I want to go there so badly, but I almost kind of like, I'm happy that they did it, and I'm happy that the restaurant's doing well, but I also feel kind of bad for Trey and the other dude, whatever, I can't remember his name. Matt Stone, right? Is that his name? I feel bad for both of them, because I feel like they wanted to create a place for, like, kids that a casual family could go to, but now they've turned it into this meme restaurant where it's like, you literally cannot get in. Like, I bet there aren't that many kids that go to, I bet there aren't that many kids that go there anymore, which is maybe sad, but I don't know. I think it's kind of cool. I want to go to Casa Bonita and see the high divers and eat the shitty food. Does the color of your eyes change? You're glowing today. I don't think so. Still looks baby poop brown, as Disco Stew so eloquently put it. Chocolate equals bussy, too funny. I wanted to go ever since I saw the Creatures go that one time. Did the Creatures go to Casa Bonita? Oh, they did, didn't they? I think they did, yeah. Fuck, dude, the Creatures, that's some nostalgic shit, dude. I remember the Creatures. Fuck, I used to watch those guys all the time. I remember when they did their Road to E3, that was so fucking funny. Tragic how they fell off. You look happy today, that's great to see. I'm probably just, I'm probably just hungry. I know, talking about Casa Bonita gave me some energy. I want to go to Casa Bonita. South Park had this huge build up to Cartman's father was. The episode started that was going to reveal, and they interrupted the episode with Terrence and Philip. Oh, fuck yeah, I remember that, yeah. Yeah, that was funny. But didn't his dad turn out to be, like, all of the Denver Brown... No. Who did his dad turn out to be? Because I know, like, when the show was older, like, and back in the day, the joke was that his dad was, the scientist who kept putting butts on, like, creatures. What was his name? Dr. Fantismo? Or whatever his name was? He's the head of the Marlon Brando lookalike convention. Or Mambla. They take into account some of the Social Security receiving people that Musk found. Their grown-up section is 13 to 200. Wait, what? Huh. Probably dead inside. His mom turned out to be his dad. She was a hermaphrodite. Oh, right. I forgot about that. That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any fucking sense at all. And I can't wait for South Park to come back. I feel like South Park is one of those shows where it's like, I've really enjoyed South Park. Like, it's got to be one of my favorite cartoons. It's been going for so long at this point, but it's still good. Like, there are shows that I feel like they go on for too long and then they kind of fall off. Like, I've been watching Always Sunny, and I swear to God, the last couple seasons I've watched have just been like, ugh. Like, there's some good episodes. Like, I'm still enjoying the show, but like the earlier seasons were like hit after hit. Now it's like, I don't know, it's not as good as it used to be. But like, I feel like South Park has changed enough over time that they can keep it fresh, which is really fun. People are like really mad when they did the whole Tegrity Farms bit. And they, like, kept doing that. But I thought it was, like, refreshing. Because at least it's a change, you know? It's a change in scenery and change in pace. Tegrity Farms. Thought South Park has always been ongoing. Yeah, it is. I just can't wait for it to come back. Because they didn't make any new South Park last year. They went on hiatus. Because I think they went on a break. The creators, like, go on breaks every once in a while. Because they get, like, burned out. That's why they, like, went to go make the Book of Mormon, and then they paused South Park to go make the Book of Mormon, and then they, like, put a bunch of creative energy in that, so that when they came back to South Park, they were kind of refreshed. But I'm hoping that, like, especially with the election, dude, I am so excited to see what they do with the election. That shit's gonna be funny. There was so much good, like, South Park content last year that they could make fun of, and... I'm excited for it. I'm really excited. They ended that episode with the cliffhanger of who Cartman's mom, then Cartman interrupts. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck it. Man, old South Park was good, though. Old South Park was different, but old South Park was good. Beefcake. All episodes of South Park aged surprisingly well. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. I feel like South Park is one of the only shows where you can really dive into, like, the whole South Park discography, and most 99% of it is going to be, like, really good. I don't think there's any South Park media that I dislike, specifically. Like, there's been episodes that aren't as good as some other episodes, but, again, I feel like South Park has kept the, like, track record of making bangers for, like, 2 decades. South Park is older than I am. I think the pressure from high expectations from fans will weigh them down. I think the creators of the show are kind of good at that, though. They kind of know how to, like, take that pressure and turn it into good content. I feel like also because they don't care as much. Like, the creators of South Park are just unhinged. Like, they just don't give a fuck. No other cartoon creator would buy a dying restaurant in Denver. Like, that's some insane shit that they did. That's not, normal people don't do that. Normal people also don't drop LSD and cross-dress to the Grammys, but that's also what they did, which was pretty cool. I won't lie. Still have some of my favorite boy band finger bang. I want a finger bang bang into my life. Ugh. I love that show. Somehow my parents let me watch South Park and I thought it was a kid's show initially. Yeah, find out real quick. It's not a kid's show. I think South Park was really one of the original adult cartoons though, wasn't it? Because like the only other thing that was comparable at the time was like Simpsons. And I guess Simpsons is kind of adult, but really not. Like, I don't think Simpsons was marketed towards like full adults when it first came out. Like, I feel like it kind of morphed into that, but it's still like more of a family show than it is like a specific like adult comedy. I think South Park was really one of the first like adult comedies on the air. I wish Boondocks would make a comeback too. Boondocks can get old, but if I watch too much Boondocks in a row, it's like too same. Like, I don't know, the pacing and like the way the show flows just kind of feels too similar. It's like every episode is like, you know that like the one little smart kid is gonna be like talking about Marxism and is gonna be, you know, oh, I'm so much smarter than everyone else, and then the other brother is just gonna be like an asshole, and then the grandpa's gonna be mad at everything. You could write a Boondocks episode with, like, AI pretty easily. Boondocks is funny as shit, don't get me wrong, but, like, I feel like it's the most AI-able show. I don't know, maybe I just haven't seen enough of it. I haven't seen all of it, maybe that's why. I do love the Chris Hansen, or the Chris Handsome. We could do this the easy way or the hard way. Yeah, you see, now, I call you Chris Handsome. Now listen, I want you, and I need you. Trey Parker and Matt Stone. Fucking Trey Parker and Matt Stone. I don't know why I couldn't remember their names fully. Trey Parker and Matt Stone has made other great work too. Yeah, I want to see the Book of Mormon. I've never seen the Book of Mormon. I want to see that. They've done some good shit. Simpsons is kind of difficult. Is kind of an adult, but pretty much everyone can watch it. Yeah. I remember one time I watched a bunch of Simpsons, and then I got like a letter from Warner Bros. Saying don't pirate our show, and I'm like, oh shit. So I haven't watched it since. And The Simpsons is like, the problem with Simpsons is the older episodes are kind of harder to watch. The newer episodes aren't as good, and it's just like, I feel like there are golden bits in there, but you have to dig to find them. That's the nice thing about South Park is you don't really have to dig to find gold. It's just everywhere. I loved the horror off between Paris Hilton and Mr. Sly. Mr. Sly! Yeah, fucking just, like, eats her with his asshole. I love Mr. Sly. Mr. Sly! I really like the first 9 seasons of Simpsons. Yeah, it's like 9 seasons, but I feel like, I don't know, I guess I could watch them and see it, because I haven't seen that much Simpsons. It just seems more dry, I guess, comparative to South Park. Oh, Jesus. You have to lisp. Lemmy Winks! Crawl up the gay man's ass, Lemmy Winks! Now we can do this. Now we can do this the easy way, or we can do this the hard way. The choice is yours. Oh, okay, now I see we doing this the hard way. Give me that butt! That fucking scene is so funny. That scene is so fucking funny. I would not care if Simpsons stopped now. I didn't even know that it was still going. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Fuck, dude, I love South Park. I wish there was more South Park. I'm a warrior. Keep forgetting Family Guy got canceled in 2017. Did it get canceled? There's still new Family Guy coming out, right? I don't know. Family Guy sucks. I'm sorry. I do not like Family Guy. Family Guy is ass. Family Guy is like the worst show I've ever seen. Like, there's some funny bits, like, every once in a while, but the whole, like, South Park did an episode making fun of Family Guy, and it was pretty spot on. The whole episode feels like it's just a bunch of manatees in a tank pushing around idea balls, and that's how they come up with the episodes. It feels like that. Like, here, remember that one time I did that one thing with that celebrity? Like, I don't know. It gets real old.
Kentucky State Penitentiary, we met Fleece Johnson, a longtime inmate who practices a very different kind of homosexuality.
This is the guy that he was actually based off of, right? This is the real YOUre.
Sexual desires, right? So you got a bunch of men locked up in one place. All of them get hard. All of them's horny. All of them got sexual desires. So what are they gonna do? You won't let them have a woman. They gonna have each of somebody's gonna have to give us some booty. And it's just that simple.
The most
Just that simple.
memorable story that Fleece told us was about the place and importance that booty has in a maximum security penitentiary.
Booty.
And he went on about it and on about it.
In his prison, booty. Booty was more important than food. Booty. A man's butt. It was more important.
The fucking pause. A man's butt.
Having some booty was more important than drinking water, man. I like booty.
Johnson went on to tell our crew how he used to satisfy
The
his
dramatic
sexual
pause.
desires, especially during the 1970s and 80s, when he was most active and prison security was more lax.
When I see one, and he looks good to me, when I go see him, I say, you come here. I say, I'm telling you what, I like you, and I want you. And we can do it the easy way or the hard way.
That's a real quote. It's a real quote.
And it was always yes.
Johnson also had a warning for the new generation of inmates. They might be asking for trouble from old-timers.
You know, they got this thing where they sag their pants past their butt. It's a style. They call it some sort of gangster style. You know, it's sexy to us, right? And
Serial booty enthusiast.
Right? So you sag your pants in her, man, somebody be up in your butt. You know, and it's just that simple.
It's just that simple.
Johnson even let the lockup crew know that when he was in his prime, they wouldn't be safe from his advances either.
If y'all had been in her back then in them days, and as much as I like booty, I probably felt one of y'all butts as y'all was walking past me and dared you to say something. I'm not no shame in my game. This is nothing that I'm ashamed to admit. I am what I am. I'm a warrior too. You
I'm
know,
a
so
warrior.
let that be known. I'm a warrior.
That guy's like my hero. That's so fucking funny. Now listen, I like you and I want you. Now we can do this the easy way or we can do this the hard way. The choice is yours. Fuck. You cannot go to jail. Yeah, I mean, if I went to jail, I'd be fucked. I'd be just fucking destroyed. I think, honestly, though, if I went to a minimum security prison, I'd be okay. Like, I'm thinking, like, I listened to the stories FPS Russia told about going to jail and everything, and I feel like if I was in that jail, I probably would have, like, some hard times, but I feel like overall, I feel like I'd be okay, you know? I feel like I could navigate without getting completely destroyed. But if I was in a medium to maximum security prison, that's over. It's over, dude. It's over. I'd be fucked. And literally now, because, like, now it's, like, if I were to go to prison, I would go to a male prison. So it would be, like, my booty would be claimed. And I don't like that. Try not to go. I'm gonna try. I don't know how I would even get into jail. Like, I don't even know what I would do to, like, go to jail. Like, I don't really do illegal things very often. I mean, at all. Trust me, they treat you like a princess slash currency. I feel like they treat me more like a currency than a princess. I don't know if they would like maybe like shit, dude. Maybe I would go to jail and everybody in there. I wonder if it would depend on like the security level of the prison. Like if I was in a medium security prison or like a minimum security prison, where it was like people don't want to get in trouble as much because they don't want to get bumped up to the maximum security prison, then maybe they're gonna try to get my booty by like pleasing me and treating me like a queen, and maybe please Astra, may I have a morsel of booty, please? Just single morsel of booty. But I think if I was like in a maximum security prison, I don't think that's how it's gonna work. I think it's gonna be like some guy's gonna come up to me and just like, listen, this is how it's gonna work. You're gonna suck my dick, and that's gonna be the end of it. And I'll be like, no, I'm not gonna do that, and then I'll be beaten the shit out of. Don't pay your taxes. Wait and see. To be fair, I don't think the IRS really cares about my taxes because I don't make enough money to like have them care. Still gonna pay. Still gotta pay taxes, but I don't think that they're gonna like send me to jail. The guards would use you as a bargaining chip. You know, I've heard about that though. Like I've heard that's a thing they do. Like they will put like sometimes when a trans person or like a feminine person goes to jail, they'll know that they'll like be a big piece of currency essentially, so they'll stick like the hottest femboy in like the baddest motherfucker's cell to kind of calm him down, right? Like if there's some bad motherfucker and he's causing a bunch of trouble, they give him that like gift to kind of calm him down a little bit. V-coding, that's a literal thing. If you look up V-coding, it's a genuine thing. So honestly, probably if I went to jail, that's probably what would happen. They would probably say, you're gonna go room with Kevin over there. And Kevin is a fucking badass who's like 6'5" in like 3 gangs and is gonna fucking murder you if you don't do what he says. That's the good thing though, is I don't think they would kill me. That's the one thing. If I was like, you know, a normal dude and I went to jail and I was like this much of a bitch, they'd probably just kill me. But like, since I am feminine, I have that value. So they wouldn't kill me because it would be, you know, Astra goes to jail, volume 6. I think in maximum security prisons, they stay isolated in their cell. Maybe. You gotta play your cards right. You prize your buddy, you only give it up to the one that protects you and treats you the best. That's the thing. I don't know if you get, like, I don't think you get a choice, though. I think if you're, like, you get, like, owned by someone. Like, I think I looked into this before, chat. It's called getting, like, made out. If you're made out or something, I forget exactly what the thing is. But, like, you become a bride. If you become a bride, you're, like, hooked to one guy. That guy owns you, essentially, if you're someone's bride. And it's, like, turned out. You're getting turned out. If you get turned out, that means you get turned into a bitch. And you get turned into someone's bride. But I feel like there's also, like, if a gang owns you, like, if a gang has, like, control of you and your bussy, they can use your bussy as a bargaining chip. Like, if you give... If this other rival gang gives us some, like, you know, some money or some cigarettes or whatever the fuck they use in prison as currency, we'll let you have, like, an hour with the femboy. Folks be crying once your sentence runs out. Dude, I would not do well in prison. I'm gonna be honest with you. I would like to go just to see what happens, but like I mean that in entirely like. I'd also like to be, you know, on the front lines to see what that looks like. I don't actually want to do those things. I just would be curious. Like I wouldn't actually want to go to jail or the front lines, but it would be like interesting to see what it's like. You know what I mean? You're getting shot at. Having to duck undercover, knowing what it feels like. Can't tell me you're not curious. Jail fetish moment? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. Would you tell Bats when he visits? I'd be like, please, please get me out of here. You're turning pink just thinking about it? Am I? I don't think I am. Let's talk about something else. I like talking about jail assault. I like talking about prison assault. You look like a cut of fuckable meat, are you? Kevin would lose his pee-pee if he tried something with me. Talk about asylums instead. Apparently a lot of sexual abuse happens at asylums. You know, that one asylum that's in Iowa that I found that's still in operation. A lot of the reviews, or there was a review, like a current review of that asylum, that was like, it's ironic that this place treats sexual offenders because most of the sexual violence is being taken place between like the patients and the caregivers. Like the caregivers are like sexually violating the patients. That shit's wild. That continuously blows my mind that this place exists. I think I still have it open because it's so like, yeah. Chat. Look at this fucking place, dude. Look at this fucking place. Is that not like the definition of an asylum? Look at this fucking place. It's got barbed wire. It's so totally a fucking asylum. Like it is definitely an asylum. But it's crazy because it's not abandoned and it's not like out of service. It's just straight up still an asylum, and it's still doing its thing. Like, the reviews of this place are awful. Hold on, can I read some? Oh, yeah. My name isn't actually Natalie, but I want to keep my identity a secret. This review is to share on how poor my experience as being a patient here. I was sent here in 2021, and it was seriously the worst experience of my life. I had tried to unalive myself and was court-ordered here for a week and a half. It was one of the most dehumanizing and traumatic places I've been to. I was sent here because I was told I needed help. The place did everything but that. We were forced to eat unflavored food, sleep on a rock-hard beds, and the only help they did was medicate you. No counseling, no therapy, just medication. They would leave you be. I was allowed outside once within 9 days. It's insane. Keep you without cause. It's fucking insane, dude. This place only has 1-star reviews. I kind of want to go here, too. I want to, like, see what it's like on the inside. I want to know. Because, like, I feel like this is, like, just totally an asylum that they never stopped. It's just still here. It's insane to me that this place still exists. It's, like, actually insane to me that place exists. Might turn into apartments in the future? I don't know, man. It seems like it's going strong. Like, okay, so 99% of these places that are like that were fucking demolished, especially within the last couple of years. A lot of them were abandoned, but in the last, like, 5 to 10 years, most of them are being demolished. And so it's very rare to see even an asylum that's like an actual asylum in person, just in general, because most of them are gone. But this one not only is still there, it didn't get turned into, like, a museum. It didn't get just abandoned and left there. It didn't get, like, modernized, right? Like, there are other asylums I've seen that are, like, they definitely modernized. Like, they wanted to get away from the bad image of, you know, the asylum image, so they put a bunch of modern shit in there. This place, they don't give a fuck. They're leaning into it. And it's, I cannot believe that place exists. I lived in that state for 20 years and I had no idea that place existed. Imagine there's a murder case to be solved and your model of the Canadian asylum saves the day. I doubt it. You have comfy socks though if you're an occupant. That's true. I want to buy that and live in it as my castle. Mental hospital is a nerve-wracking experience. Yeah. I've been to the parking lot of one because I was picking someone up from a mental hospital one time, and it's spooky. It's very spooky. It's like you just on the out, like it has a vibe. Like, the one that I went to didn't look anything like that. You know, it looked like just a normal building. You wouldn't even necessarily know what it is from the outside. But it's like, you could tell. Like, it's freaky deaky, man. It's not. It's weird. Just imagine, this is where all the serial killer stayed until his death for 20 years. But they have thigh highs, do they? I don't think they have thigh highs at mental hospitals. I don't know. Picking someone up from mental hospital, what were his problems? I really don't want to get into it. I don't want to, like, dox them or, like, I don't want people to know who it was. I don't think anyone would know who it is anyway, but, like, I don't want to, like, I don't want to, like, betray their privacy, you know? What were their problems? They're actually insane. Insane person. No, I'm joking. But yeah, I don't really want to talk about what issues they were dealing with, because, yeah. How goes the camper van acquisitions? Well, I don't know. I'm in a position where it's like, I'm about to, like, after the stream, I'm going to send this guy, like, an email and offer him, an article question. It's alright. It's alright. Just, yeah. He sent me images. He sent me a whole bunch of shit. Hold on, I actually gotta text my mom real quick. I forgot. But, you know, he said, I'm gonna offer him some, I'm gonna make an offer. Happens to a lot of people, yeah, unfortunately. But, anyway. I'm gonna make an offer. I'm gonna lowball him. I'm gonna hit him. I'm gonna offer, I think, 6,000 for it. I think I'm gonna offer that. And for 6,000, I think that's, like, since it's got solar panels, it's alright. But, like, I feel like, I don't know, I might offer him 55. I might offer him 55. 55 is a lowball. He's asking 8 for it. So, it's like, I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse. I'm gonna offer him 30% less than what he's asking. I think I'm gonna offer him 55, and if he takes it, then I'll get it. But, like, there's just enough problems with it where it's like, it's got some things that are going for it that are good, and some things that I'm, like, worried about, and so I don't know if I can really, like, offer him 4K. I don't want to lowball him, but it's like, because there's just some problems with it that are really concerning, and it's like, I don't want to, like, get caught up in that. If I offer him 55 and I was prepared to pay 8, then I have like 3 grand almost to, like, kind of cover my shit. I have that would cover my travel expenses to get there and to get back. It would cover food and other bullshit, and I'm gonna have to do some work to it, like, immediately. Apparently the electrical system, he talked about it on the video to, like, my brother about how he doesn't know anything about electrical systems, and it's kind of not working perfectly. So I have to immediately go in and replace the electrical system. If he doesn't, you will set tariffs. Yes. Tariffs is a great word. We're doing reciprocal tariffs. The trip will be great content. It will be great content if it happens. If it happens. But it's, I don't know. I've always, like, said that it's probably not gonna happen, but it might. It genuinely might. So, like, I think that's the thing, Chad, is it actually might happen. There's, like, not a terrible chance that it happens at this point, but I'm just covering my bases. It might not happen. Might not happen. But it also might happen. So. Where did it go? Here it is. I don't know, chat. What do you think of it? What do you think of this thing? This is, like, an area that concerns me, though. Like, apparently this was fixed, according to him, and it hasn't leaked in the time that he's owned it. But, like, you know, that's a big concern. Like, that's, if I had seen that in the images, I probably would have skipped this camper. And so I don't know if that's, like, he wants 8,000 for it when it's got that kind of damage. And it's like, I'm probably gonna have to address that at a certain point. Like, that's something to be concerned about. I just like this, though, because I could probably put my dryer in there. I could put my dryer in there and my washer in the shower while I'm not using it. That'd be nice, because then I could have washer and dryer in there. But it all looks okay. It's just a little dirty. You know what I mean? It's a little dirty. The outside has some problems. Like, here's the thing that I was concerned. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at look at this. Is it a can of Mountain Dew on your necklace? It is a can of Mountain Dew. It's Baja Blast, actually. But, like, look at this. He's got the electrical box closed up with plywood. Why the fuck is this a thing? You need charging $8 grand for this? Like, I cannot pay $8 grand for something that's being, like, covered up with fucking plywood. Absolutely not. I just... Fuck, dude. It's alright, but, like, look at that. He improvised. That's how he improvised. He adapted and he overcame. But like, look at this. Like, just right here. Look at this part, like right here. And I'm just I look at that and I'm thinking, ooh, slightly concerning. Look at all the wood right there. That's like, is that okay? Like, is that need to be replaced? That looks pretty sketchy, man. The underside of it, mechanically, at least looks okay. So that's a good thing. But I just cannot. I cannot pay $8 grand for this. I think for $5,500, it would be okay. It may be 65, maybe 65. But dude, like, what the fuck, man? I don't know. What do you think, chat? Kind of a fixer-upper. What do you think, Chad? Is 55 too much for that? You can let us know where the van is and where you want it to be. Well, yeah, that's the thing. I feel like, especially for content-wise, it'd be really fun. What I'd like to do eventually is get like an awning on it, like get one of those awnings with like a net, and so I can set up my whole computer and shit outside. Like, I can go from like campsite to campsite, and then like sit outside in like the under the awning and stream from under the awning outside. I think that would be so cool. Offer 5,500 and BV as a sweetener on the deal. You could have 5,500 and my boyfriend, but only for one night. Only for 1 hour. That's all you get. One of the campers of all time. Yeah, I don't know, chat. I don't know. It looks worth less than that. I don't know if it would be worth less. I think that would be 55, because it's got solar panels already, which is a good thing. It's got solar panels. It's got, you know, whatever the fuck else. But there are other campers listed for $8 grand that I think are in better condition and would be better than that one. And so it's like, if he's gonna, I'm just not gonna. I gotta shoot him an offer, though. I didn't respond to him yesterday when he sent the things, so I'll shoot him an offer. See your response. If he doesn't take it, then I'll go from there. Then I'll decide if I want to raise my offer. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Playing it cool. I'm trying to. Right? It's like, it's one of those decisions which is like very impactful, and it's like, it's gonna be a really big decision. And so it's like, I'm trying not to like let my wants like sway myself here, because obviously I want to just say fuck it and do it and get in it, just so I can like get this over with. But at the same time, it's like, the last thing I want, I just keep replaying that video in my head that I showed last stream, where it's like, I have to redo the whole fucking thing. It's like, if I buy it for 5,500 and I have to rebuild the whole camper in 5 years, that's fine. That's worth it for me. But if I have to rebuild it in 2 weeks, then it's like, I've just wasted $5,500. Which I guess isn't like the worst thing. You know what I mean? Like, people lose that in gambling all the time. But it is a gamble, alright? It is a gamble. Act almost disinterested. That's I mean, I didn't respond to him yesterday when he sent the pictures of what he was showing me, what I wanted to see, but I don't know. I'm worried about it. I'm worried about certain things. I wonder if I can see the images that he sent me on my phone, because I couldn't see them on, I could not see them on, whatchamacallit. Couldn't see them on the thing he sent me. Yeah, it's like I can't see these images. He sent me these images, but they're all... Oh, shit. What the fuck is that file type, dude? Yeah, I mean, listen. I'll offer him 55. Lowball him. Just lowball the fuck out of him. Can the E30 tow a camper cabin? No. No, it can't. Did you imagine turning the E30 into a camper? Did someone do that? I wonder if I can look that up. Has someone done that before? E30 camper. I mean, someone cut off the back of this one and is using it as a trailer. That's kind of cool. There's another trailer. I think that's the same trailer. That kind of looks sick. Said another one. I mean, it seems like a common thing people have done is cut off the back of old E30s and just use that as a fucking... Alright. Oh, look at that. Look at that M3. This is what I want my car to look like. That is gorgeous. And look at... Here's a Toyota. Here's a Toyota. I think, anyway. Pretty sure. Caravans are also an option. Total AV. What the fuck? Antivirus? That's not what I wanted. How did I get into an antivirus? I wanted... Alright, well. That's pretty cool. Oh, here we go. E30 camper. Now that's how I could do that, I guess. Oh, dude, it's a Peugeot. That's crazy. Dude, it's got this one has a manual though, so I mean, that's pretty cool. Wonder if I could import this. This probably costs so much fucking money, dude. I like the fact that it's got a manual though. That's pretty cool. It is a Peugeot. Everybody always gets like the Mercedes Sprinter vans, but I'd get a Peugeot. Oh, look at my Peugeot. Just putting a giant box in the back. I just wish you could try that kind of thing, life first before making a big commitment. Yeah, but there just isn't, right? I feel like though it's like I understand that there are challenges going into it. Like I feel like I'm not going into it. I'm trying to have the right mindset about going into it, right? Like I'm not going into it with like the mentality that it's gonna be some like scenic adventure where every day I park in some sort of gorgeous, you know, national forest and I get to see like scenery every day. Like it's not gonna be glamorous. I know that. I know it's gonna be stressful. But I feel like the challenge is, I feel like it's gonna be some hard life lessons learned. But I feel like those are good life lessons to learn. You know what I mean? Like I feel like learning to live in a space that's small is a skill that I kind of want to have. So there's that part, right? But I don't know. It's like there are definitely parts of it that I don't think I'll like, and I don't think I want to do it permanently. I want to maybe like a year or two, but it just depends. Maybe I'll like it, chat. Maybe it will be like perfect. Maybe it will be something like amazing. But I just like the idea of having something that I have that I can't, you know, lose, and that I can just take wherever, and I can always have that as an option, you know. Astra's used to handling big equipment. She has a Class A CDL. She will be fine. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm not... driving it, I'm not worried about that at all. Other than the fact that it's slow and only has 4 speeds. But I'm not really worried about driving it. I'm mostly just worried about the reality of living in a 30-year-old camper. I think that's going to be a hard hitter. But the dude who's selling it lived in it for like 2 years. So it's possible you can do it. And I think I think I could do it. I think I could do it. I think I could do it. Also means you'll be working a lot, like a full-time job. Wait, how? I mean, I do plan to get a job though. I do plan to do that. But I don't know if I'd have to like have a full-time job. But that's the thing. I wouldn't have to have a full-time job to like support that, right? I only need to make enough money to buy like to reserve like the lots at like campgrounds. Oh, working on it. Yeah, that's true. It will require a lot of work. That is true. But I feel like that's also something that I wanted to like learn how to do. Like if I could learn how to repair everything on it and make it really nice, then it could be worth like a lot of money one day. I could make my money off of it, theoretically. Fit check. I did the cozy but the cute cozy outfit. We got the skirt and the drug rug. Hello. Asher's not afraid to work. She doesn't like it very much. It's not even that I don't like it. It's like I can do it. It's fine. Good lord, the cat. You just been chilling out there, Puck? Oh, you little mushy baby. One of the main things I'm worried about, though, is, like, Starlink. I think depending on where you are, Starlink is not good, and it is good at the same time. I don't know if I would go with Starlink, but that's something I have to figure out. I need something that's going to be able to allow me to stream. I need a good enough internet connection to stream. The girlfriend wearing her man's sweater look. Yeah. Except this is my sweater, dude. This shit's mine. This is my drug rug. Showing all kinds of knee. Put those knees away, you whore! You fucking whore! Elon will steal your soul. I don't know about that. I probably will get Starlink though, because I feel like Starlink has got the most investment. Because the government uses Starlink now, so that's like a big thing. It's probably gonna keep getting better, but it's like it's kind of expensive. It's like $140 a month. It's like a $500 installation fee, and then it's like $140 a month after that. So this is the best time to buy a used Tesla. Yeah, I would never buy a Tesla. I would never ever buy a Tesla. I saw like the new Tesla designs they came out with. They looked like shit. Take the logo off. I know, I was never really a big fan of Teslas, to be honest with you. I think Teslas look kind of dog shit. It was funny though, because like a lot of the people who bought Teslas like back like in the day, I feel like most of them hate Elon Musk now, so it's kind of funny how, like, you know, most of the people who bought Teslas, like, originally were, like, super hardcore liberal environmentalists, and now it's, like, now, like, Elon Musk is, like, gone the opposite way. I bet there's a lot of, like, disgruntled Tesla owners that are selling their Tesla to buy a more reputable electric vehicle. Nikola Tesla, however, is cool. Yeah, but he was kind of insane. He was, like, married to a pigeon. But they also, like, the government, like, took all of his shit, which is kind of shitty, you know. His rocket blew up. Karma? Did it? Did it blow up today? I thought they caught the rocket. Cozy today? Yeah, I'm cozy maxing, definitely cozy maxing. Sometimes, you know, I think that I could like get away with just cozy maxing on stream. Most of the time I try to like put in some effort, you know, into my in my outfit, but sometimes I'm just like, all right, fuck it, it's cozy maxing time. It's cozy maxi time. Astra's got a bit of a controversial question, or at least I think it might be. You got a what is your controversial question? You ever just wear that sweater and nothing else? Oh yeah, all the time. It's like you're packing a pair of double badonkers. Yeah. Look at these badonkadonks. I don't want to alarm you, but there is a spider on the ceiling. Okay. you try to do the gullible thing. You can't see my ceiling. How would you know? Plus, if there were a spider on the ceiling, Puck would probably be like going after it. You wearing the uniform top underneath, or you au natural? Au natural. Yeah, no, I'm not really wearing anything underneath this. This is just I gotta be like a little careful because of that. Look behind you! Damn it. I love that top. Ludstra. Why do most of the trans streamers all end up lesbian, not like you straight trans? I think there's a lot of trans people who are not really gay or not really into men so much. Like, I feel like there's some people who are meta attracted, and so they're attracted to men because they feel like they have to be in order to be true trans or whatever that means. But eventually they kind of end up cracking and just saying, I actually don't like men, I like women and pussy. And, you know, I would describe myself as bi. Like, I feel like I could, like, fuck a woman. Like, I could have, well, I guess I couldn't say, I wouldn't fuck a woman, necessarily. But I would let a woman fuck me, if that makes any sense. Like, I couldn't top a woman, but I could get topped by a woman. But I couldn't be in a relationship with a woman. I don't think I could, like, I couldn't be in a relationship with a woman. I would just not have, it would just not work for me. I need a big, handsome man, you know, in my life. I like masculinity. And really the biggest thing, though, is, like, you can't replace dick with a dildo. You really just can't. Like, if I'm gonna take, like, if I have two people in front of me and one of them is like a super hot like chick, like I don't know who an attractive woman is off the top of my head, but I imagine an attractive woman versus like Brandon Herrera, and it's like you have to fuck one of these two. Who are you gonna do? And it's like I'm gonna choose Brandon Herrera every single fucking time. It's like there's no replacement for dick. Like, you know, I don't know, man. You can't replace that. Glad you're warming up to cheating. I'm not. Dude, if I ever cheated, I would hate myself. Like, I couldn't do that. I would feel so fucking bad. No. I would literally never do that. Nano is just Nano. Nano is just Nano. But, like, I wouldn't fucking... What is Puck doing? She was doing the crawl. Eat a dick. Not even a mother figure. I think the worst I would do is a threesome. But then you know, it's kind of like, that's kind of a, kind of have to both be into it at that point. So it's not really cheating because you're both doing it to the same person. So it's not, I wouldn't say that's cheating, but that's basically the most I would do is I'd maybe have like a threesome. But that's about it. I can't think of an attractive woman. Definitely very bi. Yeah, you know, that's one thing I noticed. Like, for me, like, women, there are 3 types of women. There are ugly women, there is most 90% of women, and then there's attractive women. Like, 90% of women are just baseline attractive. Like, I can't tell, I wouldn't be able to say that one woman is more attractive than another, right? But then there's, like, 5% who are, like, notably ugly, and then there's 5% that are notably attractive. Or maybe, like, 3% that are notably, 2% that are notably attractive, and 3% that are or 8% that are notably ugly, right? I think, but for men, it's totally different. Like, I can rate men on a scale of 1 to 10 pretty easily. Like, I would say Jizzy and Brandon Herrera is probably like an 8. Jizzy's probably like a 9. Who else? The day Nano is with a guy is a day when Astra's with a woman. Extremely unlikely to happen. Yeah. Yeah, Nano's bi. I don't know if Nano's bi. I never heard of Nano. I know Nano has fucked dudes before, though, so I guess so. What if it was your birthday? Wouldn't that be okay? No, absolutely not. It would never be okay to have, like... I don't think I would ever want to have, like... If I'm in a relationship with somebody, I don't want to have sex without them being involved. Like, I would feel... Like, I wouldn't have sex with, like, a prostitute, if, you know, my significant other wasn't involved in some way. Because I feel like that's just, like, being in a sexual, like... If you're in a relationship with somebody and you're dedicated to that somebody, and you, like, go have sex with somebody else, I feel like there's just something wrong about it's just something not right about that. I guess I shouldn't say wrong, because there's people who do that, and there's people who are, like, polygamists and everything, and that's fine, but for me, I would feel really, really bad. I would feel really bad with it. Because when you form a bond with somebody, it's, like, that's tight. You gotta have that, you know? If you start, like, fucking other people, then it kind of loosens that bond, and that's, like, this just doesn't work, man. Randy Orton, 8.5. Randy Orton's, like, a 7, dude. Randy Orton's not... He's not on it. Well, he's more like a 6.5, really. Like, I don't mean to be mean to Randy. Like, he's not a terrible-looking guy. His body's great, but, you know, I look at, like, the face and the body. It's not just the body that, you know, gets me. So it's like, you know, Randy Orton, he's okay, but, like, a 6.5, right? He's not ugly. He's a little bit, you know, if 5 is average, then he's still above average, but not, like, that attractive. You know what I mean? And it isn't bi. It must be tough being a bottom and dating women. Is Nano a bottom? I don't even know. Should have thrown a question mark in there. Yeah. Can't think of an attractive woman. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Because, like, most superstars are, like, genuinely, they look the same. Like, fucking Katy Perry, Selena Gomez. Basically the same level of attractiveness to me. Like, they have no... They're marginally attractive, I guess, but they're not, like, that attractive. They're just kind of average, you know? Like, if I go to if I go to a Starbucks and the lady behind the counter, she's generally, like, the same level as, like, most actresses I see. To me, anyway. Sorry for the word with too many syllables. Syllables are my enemy. You should know this by now. I don't know, chat. I would like to have sex with a woman one time, just to know what it feels like. But other than that, I don't think I'm really that curious. I think I could live without it. If I die having never fucked a woman, I think I'll be okay with that. I think I'd be okay with that. But there are definitely a lot of transbians. That is, like, a very common thing. And I'm not entirely sure why, but there are a lot of femboys and trans people who just don't like... They don't like men. I just don't understand it. Because, like, for me, men are, like, the best. Men are so much better, like, sexually than women. Because it's, like... I don't know how to describe it. Like, when you're being, like, fucked by a man, it's, like... I don't know how to describe it without getting, like, way too in the weeds with it, but it's, like, it's just way better. It just is. Sorry. It's just way, way better. I wish I had Astra's taste in women and found the average girl as attractive as Selena Gomez. Hold on. Hold on. Can I just do this? This person does not exist.com. Alright, we gotta keep going until we get a woman. This guy's like a solid 2.5 on the men scale. She's like, I'd say she's pretty average, you know what I mean? She's not, like, overtly attractive, but she's not, like, overtly ugly. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like most people, even celebrities, look like this when they're out without filters. I don't feel like this person's like unattractive. I don't. Yeah, this person is unattractive. I don't like this person. It's like Germa. This is like female to male tomboy Germa. That looks like a lizard. Look at his pupils are all like fucking like sideways. That guy's a lizard. That guy's like a 3.5, 4. Is that Filthy Frank? Wait a minute, is that Filthy Frank? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What? Wait a minute. AGP versus HSTS? Yeah, I think that has some part of it. I guess like, I do think a lot of it might be a lot of it might be AGP versus HSTS. I don't know. I feel like people get too hung up on the HSTS thing though, and the AGP thing. I don't think it really matters that much. But I don't. Yeah, for me, I don't personally get attracted. I don't get turned on by cross-dressing or dressing up as a woman. I don't get turned on by that, but a lot of people do, and I guess that's okay for the people who do. But that for me, I prefer dick. You know, who's prettier, Nano or BV? I mean, I'd say probably Nano's prettier, but Bat Vibes is more handsome. I wouldn't describe Bat Vibes as pretty. I mean, maybe a little bit, but not like, he's more handsome, you know what I mean? He's more like, he's more got the, fuck, who was the guy who played Superman? He's got that kind of phenotype, you know what I mean? He's got the, if he, like, bulked up, like, if Jizzy bulked up and, like, gained a bunch of muscle, he could play Superman, I think. He's a pretty man. He's a pretty man. He is a pretty man, but, you know, men aren't really that, I don't really like pretty men that much. He's, like, pretty, but not, like, pretty, you know? There are pretty men. Like, K-pop members are pretty men, but I don't like that. I'm not into pretty men. I like masculine, handsome men. Yeah, pretty and handsome are two different compliments. It's like, if I was a masculine guy and someone like described me as pretty, I would probably not be happy with that. It's like saying what's better, chicken wings or pizza? Chicken wings. Christopher Reeves. I don't really like Henry Cavill, actually. I don't think he's very attractive. I don't like Henry Cavill, but I like Christopher Reeves. Christopher Reeves. See, like, that's a handsome man. Oh yeah, he fell off a horse, didn't he? That's crazy. Like, that is a handsome man. Oh, dude, I played that game. Hold on. Who is the other guy? Henry Cavill. I mean, I guess he's not that unattractive in most of the things, but I'm not the biggest fan of his look. Like, I think that is more attractive than that. I would say. I know a lot of people say that he's like a super attractive man. I just think that his hair and his like eyes and his cheeks don't work as well as like Christopher Reeves. It really did not age well, did he though? But the dude from Smallville, I don't know who that is. I don't think I've ever seen Smallville. I know Bad Vibes has seen Smallville, but I haven't. Henry Cavill is a gamer. That is true. He's a gamer. Brandon Ruth? Who? Yeah, you fell off a horse, then paralyzed the lower body. Damn, that sucks. It's it's inspiring how faithful you are. I mean, I don't know. I feel like you gotta have respect for your partner, and you have to have like enough respect for that partner to stay faithful, you know what I mean? I don't know. Might even play him in MR. Tom Welling. I think Christopher Reeves is handsome. I think he's a handsome man. I think he's a Chris Handsome. Yeah, see, I call it Chris Handsome. Now we can do this the easy way or the hard way. The choice is yours. Superman Returns Brandon Ruth. Okay, let me look this guy up. You know who's unattractive though? Like in terms of Hollywood men? Pete Davidson. Super uggo. Super uggo. Oh, he definitely looks a lot more like Christopher Reeves. I think I like him more than Henry Cavill, but he looks a little young. Like he looks like he's a teenager almost. Like I feel like if he had a little bit more of a defined jawline, and if he was a little bit more muscular, or if the suit he was wearing is a little bit more muscular, then I feel like that would be. I don't know. Maybe I haven't seen him enough. He looks pretty good. I think he's better than Henry Cavill though. I think he'll look better when he ages. That's it. I think he'll look better as he gets older. And he's definitely not as attractive as Henry. This is not flattering. This is not a flattering image for my boy. Is he the guy in the new movie? Is he the new movie that's coming out? Is this the guy? Because he's got the tidy whitey, the red tidy whities. It's a very classic looking suit. It's not very doesn't emphasize his muscles very much. How about George Reeves for the dad bod Superman? Good thing Astra's under a blanket, lol. He's still getting that rich pussy though. Yeah, he is. But I think he's ugly. I think he's really ugly. Pete Davidson is just an ugly person. The new Superman was in the movie Twisters. Can't think of his name. Hold on. Let me look this up. Superman trailer. Superman trailer. Oh, dude, he looks different. That trailer, that scene goes hard though. I won't lie, that goes hard as fuck. It's a great trailer.
Crypto.
I think he looks good. I think he could do it. I'm excited. It's the timing, dude. Did you guys get the timing on that? The Yama Secret of Sai as soon as he like grabs that. Oh, that's fucking funny. That's crazy. That's a good trailer though. I won't lie. I've never been excited for a Superman movie, but I'm excited for that. Also, thank you Poopa Droid for the 10 months and the perfectly timed sub. New Lois Lane is smoking hot. She's alright. I'm like gotta be so careful. I'm so nervous that this is gonna fucking fuck me over. Been a while. I've seen a superhero movie in theaters. Might actually watch it. I think it'll be cool. I don't know. I just watched the My Adventures with Superman series, and I thought that was really good. My only problem with that series though is that it was the voice actor for Superman is Huey from The Boys, and I cannot unhear it because he doesn't put on a voice or anything. He just does his normal Huey voice, and it's just like I would have wished he would have put on like at least like a fake like Superman voice. I am Lois Lane. Hello, Lois Lane. Except he just keeps his own like, hi, my name is Superman. I'm Huey, and it's just like, god damn it. Brandon Ruth is as old as you when he starred in Superman. Damn, that sucks. I could have starred in Superman by this age, except now I'm just a silly little internet femboy. I don't know. I thought My Adventures with Superman was a good, I think it was a good rendition of the format. I liked Lois and that, I liked her version of Lois, because she was, in lore, she's like the worst version of Lois. Like, she's not nearly as good as the other Loises, but she's still like, I guess that makes her more likable. I've seen Crypto the Super Dog as a kid. The dog is voiced by the same guy who voiced Ed, Edd, and Eddy. You could have been Alana Lang since she's a redhead. I'm not... Not redheaded. Not redheaded. Not redheaded. Zoomerfield? I don't know. I don't know that many actors. I've never really been that into superhero movies, but now I feel like I'm starting to get into them a little bit. I've been getting into it a little bit. It just depends on the superhero movie, because some of them I don't think are very good. Like I really wasn't a big fan of the recent Marvel movies. Actually, I haven't seen the recent Marvel movies. I'm not a big fan of the movies that came before the recent Marvel movies. So, like, a couple of the movies that came after Endgame, I was not a big fan of those. Was that Doctor Strange movie that came out? That was dog shit. Like the third Doctor Strange or whatever. I like the new Captain America. Used to be a bit of a Marvel, in the late 2000s before Disney ruined everything. I don't know if you can say that Disney really ruined everything, because they kind of did, but they also kind of didn't. Because without Disney, Marvel wouldn't be, like, as much of a social mainstay as it is. Like, I feel like Marvel is definitely winning the superhero wars, just because they had such a cultural impact with Endgame. And Endgame was, like, I think cinematically, Endgame really changed how a lot of companies are going to look at movies. Because it was, like, they did something really weird, which was they took a huge overarching story and they told it over the course of like 20 movies. And so it made it so that at the end of that 20 movies, the end and the build up and the payoff was really, really well worth it. Because like at the end of Endgame, it's like you have this whole like fucking, 20 movies supporting that up to this moment. I think it was really good. But they just kept going and going and going, and it didn't... I feel like the movies that came after didn't really live up to the hype. And I also feel like a lot of the movies in the original, like, before the Endgame were just kind of boring. Like, I felt like a lot of them were just sort of like, we're gonna make a movie about the Winter Soldier, cause fuck it, right? It's... I don't know. I felt like Civil War kind of sucked. I felt like it was not as good. Not nearly as good. Hell of a saga in those 20 movies. I think they made a bunch of mid-movies that, because they made so much of them and they linked them with continuity, it made the end really good. But I feel like all the movies that made up that were kind of mid. Most of them, anyway. But I feel like if you made really good movies and you took one storyline and one character and explored, like, their world through, like, a bunch of different movies, I feel like it could be really, really good. But I don't know. Disney seems to be just pile driving that into the ground. And then it's also like, now it's like, literally put a woman in it and make it gay. It's just... it's so exhausting. It's so exhausting, chat. But I'm just waiting for the Squirrel Girl movie. Because that's really what I want to see. I want to see the Squirrel Girl movie. I enjoyed Infinity War with so many Marvel movie content. I ain't watching all that shit. So I love The Boys. The Boys was so good up until season 3. It was the first 2 seasons of The Boys were so good. I was so invested in the first 2 seasons. But the Squirrel Girl movie, is that actually happening? No. I just want it to happen. It's not happening though, but I want it to. But no, it just got so bad. They just threw the whole thing away at the end of it. It's like they had so much character development for Huey. I was like starting to like Huey. Huey's like seemed to be like such a good character that they were like changing, and they were like taking this nerd of a character and turning him into this like hard, calculated, cold like thinker, and then they just threw it all away. They're just like, oh yeah, we're not doing that anymore. Astra Squirrel Girl. My name's Doreen Green. Could make one Squirrel Girl does the United States in the Camper movie. I need a Squirrel Girl cosplay. That's what I really need. I need to get the Squirrel Girl cosplay. I need to get one of those crop top bomber jackets, and then I can do it. Your 2 front teeth aren't that big enough for Squirrel Girl. Yeah, not really. They used to be. It used to be kind of buck teeth, but now I feel like after I got my teeth fixed, they kind of unbucked them. They used to be bigger, but then I had a bunch of cavities in them, and then they kind of shaved them down to get rid of the cavities. Now they're kind of even, which I guess works out for me, but I'd have to get some chompers, you know, to play the role. You'd fit better as Catwoman's sidekick, Kitten Girl. Oh, Jesus Christ. Kitten Girl? Who the fuck is Kitten Girl? That's awful. Isn't Catwoman DC though? Disney's the Grim Reaper of everyone's childhood memories. Marvel, Star Wars, Indiana Jones. Yeah, it's truly tragic. Though, did you guys see the last Indiana Jones, like the most recent one? I thought that was pretty good. I liked the recent Indiana Jones movie. I thought it was pretty decent. Like, the Crystal Skull was really bad, obviously. But, like, they didn't, like, talk about that at all. Like, basically retconned it. They literally, like, buried the hatchet for that movie in the latest movie. It's better than the Crystal Skull, yeah. Disney monopolized the shit out of everything. This is true, they do. I hate Disney. I really do hate Disney. Of course, as long as they can squeeze every last dollar out of a franchise, it will continue. Yeah. Yeah. Unfollowed, unsubbed. Apparently, the recent Indiana Jones game is quite good. I saw that. It looked pretty good. I want to play it, but I don't know. I haven't played like a first-person adventure game in a while. Still a gap in quality from the first 3 movies? Yeah. I don't think Astra would hate being a Catwoman only because of the latex. I wouldn't mind being Catwoman. Dude, if I got offered any role in any movie, I would take it, dude. It's like, if I got an offer to be an extra in some random movie, like, I'm fucking taking that, dude. I wouldn't turn down anything. Okay, Astra, we got a really important role. What you're gonna do, what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna walk into that room, and you're gonna sit down on that couch, and then we'll start rolling. Trust me, it's gonna be a groundbreaking film. You're gonna make so much money. Temple of Doom is my favorite Indiana Jones movie. It belongs in a museum. I don't know. I thought the first, like, 3 Indiana Jones movies were okay. I only saw them relatively recently, though, so I didn't see them much as a kid. You turn down the role of lead guitarist in AC/DC? Yeah, I might turn that one down, to be honest with you. I might. It depends on how much money. Because if it's enough money that I could retire on, like, I wouldn't have, like, I just buy a house with, then maybe. Maybe I would do it, but that would be pretty bad. Of course, from the third film. I'd rank Temple of Doom as the worst one. Which one is Temple of Doom? I don't remember. I remember... Because what's the one with, like... I don't know, the first three were pretty good. I like the first three. But I also like the recent one. I thought the recent one was a nice bow on the whole thing, you know? I thought the first one was pretty... Or the last one was pretty good. You'd betray BV over money? How dare you? Wow, Astra, you're so loyal. $20? Fuck. Shit, I can't tear that down. Miss Astra. $20 is $20. What can I say? Fuck, dude. I wish I was a movie star. I wish that I could just get movies. I could be such a good actor, chat. I could be so good at acting if they just gave me a chance. Would they only learn my true acting skills if they only gave me a little bit of chance, and then I would prove to them that I am superior in every way in terms of acting. I am the greatest actor. Oh wait, no. I am the greatest. I can't roll my R. See, if I could roll my R right there, it'd be really good. Gotta say, like, greatest actor. I am the greatest actor in the world. No actress is short enough to play Astra. one hell of an indie movie. You make some art house films and put them on the BP. And it just turns into like the fucking pizza guy, the plumber at the door, like, "Hi, ma'am, I'm here to clean your pipes." Oh, really? Oh, really? Are you? Oh, why don't I just come? Why don't you just come inside and inspect them for me? Expressionist porn, hell yeah. I could make like a funny ass like casting couch spoof where it's like filmed in a really weird way. Like I'm sitting on the casting couch and it's like a POV of like my internal head, and the camera angles are all like super close and uncomfortable, and it's just like, you know, the inner monologue is like, why am I here? I shouldn't be doing this. This is a mistake. The fuck just happened? Is that Bad Guys in the background? Yeah. I don't know, he's probably playing a game or something. I'm saying it would be an adult movie? Maybe, I don't know. You have to watch it and find out. That'd be funny if it started off as like a casting couch movie, but then it like devolves into like some crazy shit. Like someone throws like a football through the window, and then it turns into some like just like fever dream movie. Oh fuck. I need more Mountain Dew. Careful, Miss Astra. That would hit the back of my throat. What? Ah. Chat. These are my last 2 Mountain Dews. These are my last 2 Mountain Dews, chat. What am I gonna do? This is not good. It'd be the Blondie Roxy Red. What? No, you're gonna die from dew shortage. Honestly, fuck. I'm on the emergency do stash. The emergency do stash. This is not good, chat. I'm running real dangerously low on dew right now. Don't search Roxy Red or Dew. Why? What is it? Is it like prawn? Alright, chat. Oh yeah, chat, remember how I said I was gonna go to the grocery store yesterday? So, we went to the grocery store yesterday. Picked out a bunch of groceries and everything. And then it turns out, my card was locked. My, like, my debit card. And the fucking, like, app wouldn't let me into the app. The fucking banking app that I have was down. And so I literally could not unlock my card to pay for the groceries. So I had to, like, put it all back and go home. And now I have to go back tonight when I can actually unlock my card and get the groceries. It was really fucking devastating. It fucking sucked. It was like the worst fucking thing. It was super unlucky. So now I gotta go back to the grocery store and I gotta go fucking get all that bullshit again. It is what it is, chat. It is what it is. Oh well. What should I make? What should I get when I go to the grocery store? I know I need a couple things, but what should I get? I think I'm gonna get some onions. I'm gonna get. It actually sounds like a shit experience. It was a shit experience. It was awful. It's like, it's literally nothing I can do. It's like the banking app was down. And so I looked on the web, like the internet, to see if there's a way I could turn off, like unlock my card without it. And you can call them and have them turn off, like you can call them to have them unlock your card. But they were closed. So I literally could not call them to have them unlock my card. And my card was locked, so I could not pay for anything. I need a backup card. It wasn't that I needed a backup card. It's that I locked my bank account so that I don't, like, because I don't want random bullshit coming out of my account. Like, if I had some sort of, like, subscription or something that was, like, I don't think I have any subscriptions at this point, but, like, if there was that I just forgot about or didn't know about, it would be, like, I don't really want to spend, like, $10 on something I forgot that I was paying for. Always keep an emergency $20 bill on you. Well, it was more than $20 worth of groceries. Those suck. It's fucking, it was not fun. So now I gotta go back to Walmart. And I gotta go get some more food. I'm thinking though, what I might do is I might make those beans. Because I want to try making beans. I haven't made beans with the slow cooker yet, and I really want to. So I'm thinking, because it takes like 4 hours to make beans though, that's the problem. I need to, like, start it earlier. I need to, like, start it before my stream so that by the time my stream ends, it's, like, almost done. But keep an emergency $20, yeah. And I want to make an extra 100 in cash would be better. Yeah, that would be better, but I don't have 100 in cash. But I don't know, we'll see. I want to go, I think I'm gonna buy some onions and some jalapenos. And I'm gonna cook up some beans. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Anyway, chat, I think I'm gonna end the stream here because I gotta go and, like, do all that before they close. Onion. I gotta cut up an onion. When was the last time you made your pico? It's been a while. The problem is, it's like the ingredients I have to get from the farmer's market, but I just haven't had, like, the spare money to go do that. Because I have to go and, like, buy all the ingredients, and it just costs money and time. And so, I don't know, because, like, I would rather go to get the ingredients for the stuff there, but they're not open, so it's like, yeah. Anyway, chat. Thank you everybody for watching. I will see you guys tomorrow at raid. Is there anybody streaming right now that I want to raid? Oh, Maddie is live. Maddie is indeed live. Shit. Alright, I'll raid Maddie again. I do like raiding Maddie. So... there we go. Alright, chat. Thank you everybody for watching. Oh shit, they're building a desk with a Moya, it looks like. Anyway, that should be an interesting stream to watch. So thank you everybody for watching. I will see you guys later. Thank you everybody for watching. I'll stream tomorrow, I think, at the same time, but we'll see. But thank you. Goodbye!
Not that one bin over there. Or you could have just